The human brain is wired for sexual fantasy, a complex interplay of neurotransmitters and neural pathways. Dopamine, the reward chemical, surges during arousal, while the amygdala processes emotional intensity. Studies show 95% of adults experience sexual fantasies, with frequency varying by gender and age. The prefrontal cortex regulates these fantasies, balancing imagination and social norms. This neural symphony creates vivid mental scenarios that can be more intense than reality itself. Fantasy heightens all five senses beyond normal perception. Research indicates the brain's parietal lobe creates hyper-realistic, tactile sensations during mental arousal. Olfactory memories trigger 40% stronger emotional responses in fantasies compared to real experiences. Auditory cortex activity increases by 60% when imagining erotic whispers. This sensory amplification explains why fantasies feel profoundly immersive, with the brain filling in vivid details that may not exist in physical reality. MRI scans reveal fantasy activates the brain's reward system 30% more intensely than actual sexual activity. This paradox stems from the complete control the mind has in constructed scenarios, eliminating performance anxiety or physical limitations. The ventral tegmental area floods the brain with dopamine during fantasy, creating a perfect scenario effect. However, neuroscientists warn excessive fantasy can desensitize the brain's response to real intimacy, requiring conscious balance. Anthropological studies show sexual fantasy patterns vary across cultures but share universal themes. Evolutionary psychologists propose fantasies served as mental rehearsal for mating opportunities. In medieval Europe, 70% of recorded fantasies involved forbidden scenarios, suggesting a cathartic function. Modern neuroscience confirms fantasies help maintain sexual health during abstinence and can improve relationship satisfaction when shared consensually with partners. Clinical studies demonstrate guided sexual fantasies can treat 65% of mild sexual dysfunctions. Mindfulness techniques help distinguish healthy fantasy from compulsive patterns. Therapists recommend fantasy journals to track patterns and identify unconscious desires. The brain's neuroplasticity allows reshaping fantasy content over time through conscious effort. Ultimately, understanding this mental phenomenon empowers individuals to use fantasies constructively while maintaining authentic connections in reality.